Hey, what's up, guys? TJ back here today with another training. And today I'm going to be covering one of the most things that get overlooked in the car business. And I'm going to be explaining exactly how you can be having predictable income in car sales. I know, right? Those two, predictable and car sales never, mesh. But at the end of the day, there is a way for you to predictably make a specific amount of money. And a lot of the times, it's overlooked as to the fundamentals of how sales works. So I'm just going to jump straight into today's training. And today's training is going to be covering over your numbers. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look that pretty, but it's okay. So yeah, the whole idea here is just understanding that car sales at the end of the day is, oh man, this is really tiny. Okay, hold on. We'll delete this. Okay. Sales at the end of the day is a numbers game. Okay. So in sales, here's your business, right? And it's just numbers in and numbers out. So to understand this, this is literally how sales works, right? It's literally a numbers game. So however many opportunities, right? So this is opportunities, right? And then this is how many chances you have to close. And then this equals sales and it's commission. Okay. So when you think about this, right, you should, like, every single month, this should be a standard. So like a monthly standard that I have all my students do. And it should be a daily standard. Okay, so monthly, let's start off with this, is projections. Some dealerships do this and some don't, and it boggles my mind. It's like, what the heck? It's literally going in like blind throughout the entire month, like somehow hoping that you're gonna make, whatever you want to make that month, right? And it's ridiculous. And so in order to do this, you have to understand what your projections are. So set your goal and then re-evaluate how to get to that goal. It's so basic. It's literally very, 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 very basic, but these are the things that a lot of people don't understand at the end of the day. Okay. So, for example, say your goal is $10,000, right? 10K is the goal. And then say you knew that your average commission is about 500 bucks. Okay. So realistically, in order for you to make 10,000, so total sales, you have to make, let's think about this, 20 sales, right? So in order to make 20 sales, say, and this is where these numbers come into effect. You need to know your, so this is your projections, right? And then now all you have to do is deduce the work necessary to hit projections. And this is really basic stuff, but a lot of people like overlook this stuff all the time. And like the people that are amazing at what they do, like Kobe, LeBron, Michael Jordan, like everyone that's a pro and the best of their game just do the basics extremely well. It's the basics repeated over and over and over and over again. You never see a pro that's not a master at the basics, right? It's the same thing in car sales. Like there's literally nobody that is a pro without understanding the basics. If you walk up to any of the top performers at your store, they will know what their like how many opportunities they have for the month, what their closing percentage is, average gross, etc. Okay, so deduce the work that is necessary to hit your projections, and so this comes from tracking your daily numbers. And so if you're starting from scratch, I don't expect you to know this, but you should figure out cost per lead, cost per appointment, cost per sale. So this is boiled down into a few different things, right? So you should understand how many inputs equal an opportunity, how many opportunities to close a sale. Okay. So say for example, like I'll just take cold calling for an example, right? So say out of like just to make the math easy, 100 calls equals one appointment. And with that one appointment, it takes you have a 30% closing rate. So like it takes you 3 appointments equals 1 sale, right? So like if you think about it, it's 300 sales, 300 calls per sale. And this is just an example, right? Like you can literally do this with anything. So after that too, like you can also think like you could do that for anything. So like for example, how many ups does it take for me to get somebody to the desk? And then how many opportunities at the desk do I need to have in order to close a deal? So like say for example, it took you like 5 ups to have somebody at the desk, and then it took you like took you 2 people to close. You have like a 50% closing rate on ups. So you had to take 10 ups in order to close one deal. So like then you're like, okay, cool. Well, if I want to make 20 sales this month, right? And it takes me 10 ups in order to close a deal, I have to take 200 ups. Yeah, so like that's how you can think about these things. But obviously, you have more tools underneath your belt as a sales professional. And if you watch my channel, then you'll have a plenty of tools to break this down. So then it's 300 calls per sale. So then, if you want to do 20 sales would equal what's quick math here? 6,000. So this would be 6,000 calls per month, which means so if you were to do so that's basically how many calls a day? Well, if that's every working day, right? Yeah, you'd have to do like 300 calls a day. So there you go. There's your numbers. So then you can break this down and understand exactly how much work was needed and what was necessary in order to produce a result. And like people get so emotional about this. It's like, oh, it's slow, or like, oh, there's not that many ups, or this and that, but they have no idea like how much work it takes in order to produce a sale. It's actually mind-boggling. Like it's so crazy how many people I talk to on a daily basis that like don't know their numbers, have never tracked their numbers before, and then wonder why they've been stuck at the same level for years. And it's just like, what? Like, it's very simple. You're a business at the end of the day. Numbers in, numbers out. So you have to deduce your work every single day. So then, in order to get these numbers as well, um, so what else you can do is like on a daily basis, right? So you should be daily tracking. So I break this up into a few different things as well. So then we have weekly standards. So we have weekly standards, and then you have your daily standards. And this is what you need to be thinking about every single day. like what you can be doing on a daily basis, because your daily work, you have to be sowing seeds every single day. Like if you just stay consistent and do the same amount of work, I bet most sales guys I talk to, they don't plan their day. They have no idea how much work they're doing every single day. They don't have any idea how many people they're contacting. And then they just basically leave it up to hope. Like this is how you take control of your business. It's literally just looking at numbers and being willing to do the work that produces a sale. So your daily standard here, like for example, you should be tracking, okay, if I don't know, like if I'm starting out and I have no idea how many I have how many things I have to do, like I would just be like, okay, every day, like today I took 5 ups. Um and I did and I picked up and I did 100 cold calls today. Um and I messaged 30 people, 30 texts, did 30 emails, and then whatever else. And like I'm just saying this in terms of like the dealership, right? I want you guys to also tack on other strategies, like for example, like some of the strategies I do, right? Like how many marketplace posts did you do, right? So like that's what you would do, and then from there you track how many appointments, and then how many shown, how many closed. This is what you need to be tracking every single day. So just like set a goal and then track all your inputs for the day, then your appointments, and then every single week you can break down exactly number of inputs, number of appointments, appointments shown, deals closed, commission made. So like now you can literally see like, okay, cool, like it took me this many calls, this many ups, and this many texts in order to close this many deals. And then you just simply rinse and repeat, stay consistent. Just be like, okay, today I'm going to do X, Y, Z while I'm at the dealership. Okay. And then if I do X, Y, Z every single day, this is literally how you win every day. Every day. This is how you win. Never waste another day because you planted seeds. So plan your month, plan the week, plan the day. Order to hit your goal. Don't just go willy-nilly at it anymore. Like this is such a valuable concept for you guys. Okay. So yeah, that's basically everything that you need to understand. If you implement this one thing, like I promise you, you'll have consistency in your business. Like you'll start to notice this, like, okay, cool. Like if I want to do 10K this month, this is what I have to do. And if you want to make 10K every single month, you have to understand what produced that in a single month. Yeah, there are things that are out of your control, like who walks onto the lot, how many internet leads and stuff like that. But what you can control are like your daily inputs, right? How many calls you make, how many texts you send, how many emails you send, how many posts you do, and from the things that you learn from my trainings for free, like just implement them. They're like literally be like, okay, this is how many posts I'm doing today, this is how many people I'm reaching out to, etc. Just set a goal every single day, and once you know how many sales you're supposed to make, then you know how much you're going to make for the month. This is how you can be consistent. So my suggestion to you is to again plan your day, plan your day, plan your week, plan your month to know how to hit your goal. Take the emotions out of sales. It's like it's not it's an emotional roller coaster when you have no idea what you're doing every single day. It's emotional when you walk in and you leave without any sales and without understanding how much work and effort you put in that day. It's emotional when you walk in and you don't have a plan. It's emotional when you don't understand how you're going to get to your goals. But this is going to give you control. This is going to give you consistency. This is going to give you predictability. Okay. So if you like videos like this, shoot me a follow, subscribe, like, and comment. If you want my help specifically understanding how to scale your business to $15,000 to $30,000 per month in cart sales, and follow the same exact blueprint all my other students have literally followed, book a call down below with me. You can see if I can help you out and guarantee you success in the car business. Otherwise, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, and I'll catch you guys in another video. Bye.